Next question. Let's go with Clarissa first. Uh, what does the process look like when the company first starts to see a new opportunity?
Okay, so the next questions I will have different question for each one. For Rama first, I think how does Qlue evolve over time, right? Because in 2015 we started with uh, Jakarta Smart City, and then how do you evolve? And it's more like small pivots, right? You did
Yeah,
small pivots.
yeah.
I mean, like, how did you? What's your thought process during those pivots? And I'm guessing that's something that is important for every entrepreneur, right? I mean, like, we started with something, but then along the way it changes. It might relate with Seekmi as well. I mean, like, what you built in the so might be different than what you have right now. So go ahead, Rama, first.
Yeah, we had no idea that we would do this verticals of products, or yeah. In the very beginning, we were starting with the Citizens app, but we knew there is a mechanism that we do from the very beginning. The fundamentals is we identify problems in terms of the social issues like pothole, garbage, traffic, illegal parking, things like that. We have to respond to those problems, and then we have to monitor or make policies based on those data, right? So those are the simple mechanism, the flow that we always do from day one. But we had no idea that the Citizens app. So in the very beginning, a lot of people download the apps. Like, we have massive downloads, 30,000 downloads per day, 20,000 downloads per day. Then we also realized working with single party, let's say like a government, there is changes as well in the government. Even though there is no change of the Qlue itself within the government use, but people thought the app itself is not going to be used anymore. So a lot of like massive decline or massive decrease on users, even though the system has already been built, in terms of acknowledging the problems, analyzing it, things like that. But people don't download it anymore. So we thought, hey, what about if people don't download it or don't report it anymore? How about if those guys, the transportation divisions, police officers, and everybody can get notifications not from the citizens, but from CCTVs. So we start doing video analytic solutions like illegal parking detection, facial recognitions, and so on. And we have more downloads. We have more reports from those reporters, so-called, the AI vision. So and then something happened again. The mobile workforce operators are still doing it, but it's not really automatic. It's not really like solving the problems automatically. Usually it takes about the shortest time is probably 2 to 3 hours to clean to reduce or like to get rid of illegal parking and so on. So we started using IoT. So we started making like a speaker that is automatically can shout instructions. Hey, B1235XY, let's say a license plate, please don't park over there, or making the traffic light more dynamic. And now with the thermal sensors, things like that. So we thought that the innovations is endless, right? And then we want to keep making this better, like in terms of responding. So response has to be faster and faster. That's why we use IoT right now. And then capturing the problem has to be as real time as possible. So that's why we're using CCTV. So it's the same mechanism from day one. But as technology also grow and the situations is also growing, we're starting to add more technology within our ecosystem. I don't know what was going to happen. Maybe there is new technology in the future, but we will keep transforming, developing it in the future as well.
Okay, okay. So it's more like you saw the problem that the sustainability of reports from the citizens are not good enough. So because it depends on the support from the government, right?
Yeah.
How do you keep that level of reports high is by relying on machines, which are IoTs.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rama.
Thank
So
you.
for Seekmi, recently there is a big news about Go Clean that will stop their operation in July. What is your view? Is it good because less competitor or bad sentiment to the industry?
I think so. Personally, for me, I think it's always good news to, you know, I think well, I mean, I I really respect Go Life. I'm good friends with their previous CEO, and we've always had a good relationship building and automating services together. They've definitely been our biggest competitor, and we've always felt that we had to. They were one of those giants that we had to always challenge and try to overcome, and it's almost like the last man standing wins, and so for me, I personally think it's a great thing, and I also think that it's not, when you're a platform, it's hard to do everything, and I think Gojek tried to do everything, and what I always felt was kind of something I felt that was unfortunate was that because they didn't really prioritize Go Life, because they had so many other very successful business lines, they didn't really have enough time to innovate for the service industry. And when I see that Go Life has closed down, I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm happy that it gives Seekmi more opportunity to innovate the service industry more, because now we don't have we can get more business on our platform, and we can utilize, and we can probably get more resources and more support from different businesses, different investors, hopefully as well, that we can continue as Seekmi, where our main focus is revolutionizing the service industry, focusing on that, seeing how we can make it so good for all households and businesses. So we're very happy that we get more opportunity to do this and help more customers that may have previously been using Go Life, and now they are coming to our platform. So we actually have seen an uptick in orders, because I think customers now are looking for alternatives, and we're also getting a lot of vendors and cleaners and such coming to us to try to look for work. So we're happy that we can be that platform for a lot of these people, a lot of these workers that no longer have a platform to get work. Now we can supply them with work. And for Seekmi, we're very happy for this opportunity.
Okay, thank you, Clarissa. So before
Thank you.
before you go to the next question, if you want to ask, if any of you want to ask questions, you can go to the left bottom corner, and there's a chat.
Mm.
You can use chat option there, and you can just type whatever question you want for the speakers. Okay, thank you. So Ardi, please.
Okay. So next question is for both speakers. How do you think Indonesia has done so far compared to the smart city initiatives in other countries? Let's start with Clarissa.